Hello cats and kittens, MamaCatGamer here. I am doing a bullet point presentation of the 7.3 Producer Live Letter that came out today. It was several hours long, and I'm going to try and do a bullet point presentation in 7 minutes or less. Inspired by Legal Mindset's Fast Facts, where he does just a bullet point presentation of his longer videos. And I don't think anybody else is doing this, so if you want the live letter in under 10-ish minutes, I got you covered. So I'm going to time myself to see where we get. All right. Here we go. I noticed FoxClan had some kind of health issue going on with the side of his head. I wish him a full, speedy, and uneventful recovery. We've reached that point in our lives where a boring recovery is a good one. Yoshi P made a point of noting that some patches, there are more things for casual players to do, and other patches have more for hardcore rating players. They want to try to offer something for each type of player in every patch. I think that's an excellent idea. We were showed pics of some mounts and minions, including a Feoul minion. Lots of cute stuff there. We saw the new MSQ trailer. I'll try and include the link below. And we face off in a battle against Calyx. There will be a new dungeon and trial. I enjoyed the last two dungeons and latest trial a lot, so I'm looking forward to the new stuff. New Alliance raid Sandorio looks really promising. We might see some familiar faces in the bosses. They held their cards close to the vest and didn't show us very much there. Hildebrand back, of course. And I expect his usual hilarious brand of insanity. There's a new PvP zone. Looks really interesting, and as a non-PvPer, it has even me intrigued. There will be skill rebalancing. Devs notably pointed out the cleanse skills recast timer was decreased from 24 seconds to 4 seconds, but at a cost of 2,500 MP instead of 0. 2 tiers are being added to the Crystalline Conflict to keep players engaged longer. Raid and PvP gear looks really cool. The female glams look great. There's quite a variety. The male glams, well, if you're into slouchy jeans and hoodie look, you'll like it. If not, maybe not. Treasure hunt maps in Living Memory will have some fun slot machine type mechanics for the loot drops, kind of like the card system they have now. The female ball gown is gorgeous. The male formal wear looks quite dapper. Gals get the lion's share of great glams as usual. Relic weapons. Unlocks will function like the first tier. You'll be grinding to unlock the second tier, and once it's unlocked, it'll be unlocked for all the weapons, and then you can earn the additional required materials more casually. I'm assuming tomestones of poetic skin. Deep Dungeon Pilgrim's Traverse. They spent a lot of time on this, and I think for good reason. It looks really pretty. It's located in Ilmeg. Yoshi P mentioned it has something for everyone to enjoy, and I think he's right. I've been completely uninterested in deep dungeons, and this one had my full attention. He said they might make these changes for the older deep dungeons. If it works really well, I think that'd be a great idea because it looks just on paper, so to speak, like a really good idea. Weapons have this really cool stained glass look. Gear looks pretty good too. It uses the Ether Pool resource. The initial quest for the dungeon will be completed after killing the level 30 boss. To access Pilgrim's Traverse, you have to be level 91, complete the Endwalker MSQ, complete floor 50 of Palace of the Dead. You can have 1 to 4 people in a party. There will be fixed and matched party options available depending on the level. There will be bosses every 10 levels. There will be checkpoints not only at level 1 and 21, but now also at 31, 51, and 71. If you party wipe at level 98, you won't get bounced back to level 1 or 21. From level 1 to 30, players can pick up random buffs from votives that will apply to the next floor. At level 31 and up, that votive might have a buff or it might have a debuff. Pick your poison. Floor 99 unlocks the final boss. There will be a normal version and a quantum mode. Quantum mode is their hard mode version, will vary in difficulty based on offerings. That may translate into a different word because these were the unofficial translations today. Those offerings can be bought or earned. You'll get 40 offerings for finishing floor 99, so every player will have to have 15 offering minimum to enter. Offerings are not consumed until the boss dies and the treasure chest is opened. The boss will have 5 stats, 4 damage types, and the hit point pool. These can be increased individually by having more offerings in that corresponding damage type or for increasing HP. Yoshi P called it Build Your Own Ultimate. I think that's a really cool idea. Difficulty at full quantum 40 offerings will be harder than Savage. More offerings equals more loot. Criterion dungeon will come in 7.4. Cute mounts are coming, including a Yan mount, which apparently has a lot of folks excited. System updates. Blacklist is undergoing changes that we hope will address the problems they were trying to fix previously. There's a big write-up on the Lodestone about that. I'll try and have a link below. Chat bubbles. These will not be on by default. You can individually change bubble and font colors, both. Bubbles will be off in battle and PvP. Chat will still display in chat box whether or not you have the bubbles on. There's a character limit, and you can have 1 or 2 lines of text. Phoenix Down Tufts can now be purchased and will stack up to 999 in your inventory, unlike limit of 1 now. Why you want 999, I don't know. You can use them in deep, instance, variant, and treasured dungeons, guild husts, and 4-man trials. It'll have a 6-minute cooldown. Cast bars can be added to the boss nameplates. Those will be on by default, which is great because the current system is off by default, and it's kind of hidden inside another UI element. It'd be nice to have those on by default. G-Pose update. Portrait mode will include a preview and a portrait mode. They've added a portrait mode. Stickers can be rotated. Chromatic aberration can be adjusted. Mahjong voices added. Wook Lamont, Kona, whose voice actor had me at hello, and Bakul Jaja. Character display range will now have 3 settings: normal, wide, or max. New physical products available: t-shirts, another music album, and Jobstone ice cube trays, to say a few. And I got it done in 6 minutes and 11 seconds. So that is your bullet point version of the Producer's Live Letter today. I know I've missed some things. If you want to share what really excites you below, feel free. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you like this stuff. And we'll leave it here for today, cats and kittens. You get the cat joke when you watch the Gamtia videos. So I am going to leave it there for tonight and get this going so you can have the quick update. Y'all have a great one, cats and kittens.